All right, let's do a quick gut check. Does this sound like you? You find yourself saying sorry just for wanting to ask a perfectly normal question, as if your curiosity is an inconvenience?
Or how about this one? Apologizing for simply existing. For taking up space as you navigate a crowded room or even just sitting down on a bench. Saying sorry right before you share your own thoughts, as if your perspective is something you need to apologize for. If you've been nodding along to any of this, you are definitely not alone. And we're about to unpack exactly why this happens. So, why do we do this? What's going on here? Well, it's not just a bad habit, It's actually a kind of psychological shortcut that our brains take to get through social situations. Let's break that down. At its core, our brain sees sorry as a de-escalation tool. It's like a preemptive move, right? It's designed to smooth over any potential friction before it even starts. It's basically a social defense mechanism, even when there's absolutely no threat. But here's the catch, the unintended consequence. When you constantly apologize for things that aren't actually wrong, you slowly but surely send a message to yourself and to others that your presence, your questions, your needs are a problem. And over time, this can really chip away at the respect others have for you and your boundaries.
Okay, so that's the problem. But what's the fix? Well, it's a surprisingly simple but really powerful technique that reframes the entire interaction. It's what we're calling the thank you switch.
The trick is all about replacing the apology with appreciation. So instead of focusing on your own perceived mistake, you shift the focus to the other person's positive action. It turns a moment of self-blame into a moment of genuine gratitude, completely changing the energy from negative to positive.
Let's take a classic example. Instead of running in and saying, "Sorry I'm late," which just puts all the focus on your failure, try this. "Thank you for waiting." See the difference? The focus immediately shifts to their patience and their kindness. You aren't making an excuse, you're offering appreciation. It completely changes the dynamic.
And here's another one. Saying sorry for asking so many questions kind of implies you're being a burden. But what if you said, "Thanks for explaining that," or "Thank you for your help"? It validates their expertise and it shows that you value what they have to say. It turns you from a nuisance into an engaged participant.
Now, this is really crucial. This is not about eliminating apologies from your life. A sincere sorry is one of the most powerful tools we have in our relationships, but it has to be used correctly. So let's look at when it's absolutely necessary.
A real, genuine apology is reserved for when you have actually caused harm, when you've hurt someone's feelings, when you've made a mistake that has real consequences, or, and this is a big one, when you've broken someone's trust. In these cases, a sincere apology isn't just appropriate, it's essential.
So here's the key. By not overusing the word sorry for every little thing, you actually preserve its power. When an apology from you is rare, it signals that the situation is serious and that your remorse is absolutely genuine. It gives your words real weight and meaning.
Ultimately, this isn't just about changing one little word. It's about shifting your entire mindset towards a state of, well, calm and earned confidence in all your daily interactions. And this is the core takeaway. Asking questions, sharing your ideas, just taking up space. These are normal, healthy parts of being human. You do not need to shrink yourself to make other people comfortable. Your voice is not a burden.
It all boils down to this idea. Respect doesn't come from constant apologizing. It comes from honest communication. True respect for yourself and from other people is built on the belief that you have a right to be here and you have a right to be heard.
So here's my challenge to you. Just for today, try the switch. Every single time you feel that reflexive sorry about to come out of your mouth, just pause. Ask yourself, did I actually do something wrong here? And if the answer is no, try replacing it with thank you. You might be really surprised how much your conversations and your own confidence begin to change.